And we'll see if the OVCs here, if who can win in this OVC duel. Can Moorhead State pull this up? Or can Lindenwood pull this up? The for 1s and 2s are not in an important match yet. Important everything. This is either Lindenwood takes set 2 and sweeps the duel 3-0, or the 1s and the 2s are the no contest, or the 3, or it's a third set where Moorhead State. And that's 23-all. So we'll see. Now, and then after this, we'll go back to Southlands. Because the Asins are either just starting their next duel or they're getting their next duel ready, warm-up time. And then the CUSAs are early in their sets. Early in the first set, maybe second set. And the Southland is the elimination bracket final. I know this is. And then it'll be whoever won the winners bracket has to win 2 matches. Who lose 2 duels in a row, and if you win one of the 2 duels, you're considered champion. If you win the elimination bracket, if you're in the winners bracket, if you're in the elimination bracket, you have to win 2 duels back to back. So it's gonna be tough,
Isley sends this one over. Eagles on set point again. Roll shot there. Van Buskirk can't get it to clear. We're going to go 3.
And that's set 3. Set 3 for the Ohio Valley Conference duel. Right there, now it's 2-0 there. But Lindenwood now. Moorhead State's giving them the advantage, So might have to go to be the 2s pair. That is the winner for Lindenwood. We'll see there. And we are here in the number 3 pairs. Johnson and Amador. They took set 1 of Moore and Salmon. And they're going to see if. Now it's 19 also. 19-18 in favor of Steve F. Austin's pair. And that's long. 2018. And that's going to be match point on the 3 pairs. It's going to be game point in the 3. No, it's 2019, Steve. Okay.
Lee makes it 2020. Either 2020 or 2019. Again, we'll let the pictures tell us the story. I believe it is still match point here for SFA. Rally scoring. No room for an error here for San Jose State. SFA looking for their first point of the day. That'll tell you.
Yes, and so Steve F. Austin takes the 3s pair. And it is now 2-1 for San Jose State. So now which pair? will win it. For San Jose State. This is the elimination match. This is.
Just claimed their first one, climbing the threes. And the pass over the net gets the job done.
They almost pulled that one off right there. Lady Jacks all over that over on two by, who was that? McBride.
Error will give the Spartans the next point. Again, Stephen F. Austin took the first set on this court in extra points, 23-21. And they've had about a 2-point edge on San Jose State here in the second set. Moments ago, it was 16-14.
What a break. What a break for Stephen F. Austin on that one. Unfortunate, but for San Jose State, but Bride couldn't handle that defensive dig.
It was San Jose State yesterday that twice trailed 2-1. They're the front runners today after claiming those first 2 points. SFA trying to erase that deficit. And it's going to get louder and louder in terms of the cheering section now that 3 courts have gone final. The 2s, the 4s, and the 3s now. So those teammates can pick one of the 2 remaining courts. I believe it's 17-17 in the second set. One just punched back over. And that'll give SFA the lead. 18-17 here in set number 2. So Stephen F. Austin, if they can just go on a little bit of a run, they will lock up this second point of the day overall.
They can do it from the good side too, so they have the advantage definitely.
That'll help the Spartans' cause, 18 apiece. The wind at their back.
Here's an opportunity for a point. San Jose, not yet. Kept in play, but bumped out of bounds. Whew.
So 19-18, San Jose State inches ahead on a must-win court. I say must-win, that's not true, but starting to feel like it.
Timeout called by Stephen F. Austin. They want to talk about this. And really, this is a pretty important point coming up here for San Jose State. They can put some pressure on it if they get match point or get a set point.
San Jose State took the 4s and the 2s. Moments ago, SFA took the 3s. So it's right now just the number 1 pair and this, the number 5 pairing underway. SFA took the first set on both of these remaining courts. Katie Hansen, Tessa Rogers over on the 1s with a narrow edge on the second. Again, whoever survives this one will run into the number 1 seed in this elimination bracket, our consolation bracket, against Boise State. Broncos continue to warm up. They will have fresh legs, waiting for whichever team has to turn right back around.
And to have to face the number 1 seed in the contenders bracket,
That's right.
it's not a good thing.
Contenders bracket, elimination bracket.
Also, they're not playing the number 1 seed overall. They're not done yet with this tournament. They still have but this then will be this is the elimination bracket semi-final. Elimination bracket final. which is the contenders bracket. So on the ones and there's always possibly going to be a San Jose State win actually. Set point would on the ones would actually for San Jose would actually win it on this court for San Jose. So we'll go to this court. Then we'll go back to the Ohio Valley. Then we'll bring in the CUSAs because yeah. So
Service error will give a critical point late back over to Stephen F. Austin. I believe San Jose State over on the ones has just taken the second set.
We have some nerves going on here. Back-to-back missed serve.
So I believe they will go to a third set on the ones. And meanwhile here, see how things are developing. We're about to go into extra points, just as they did in the first set here in the second.
they're going to go to the ones. Oh, the ones pair. Okay. So they are going to third set there on the ones. I thought it was maybe winner, but no. I didn't realize that. So now let's see. Lindenwood, Morehead State's twos took set one. As you can see right there. And then Lindenwood's and Morehead's won both the ones pair match has not even done not even the second set yet. Maybe that was the first set. So, and then we have 5 points left for Lindenwood to clinch theirs. Morehead has a long ways to go and make it 4 for Lindenwood. 4 points. And they'll clinch the duel. So that would be a huge duel win for Lindenwood in this Ohio Valley tournament. This is an elimination match, I believe, I would assume. And that would be huge for Lindenwood to eliminate Morehead State. And send Morehead State back to campus.
Gentlemen, nicely able to send it over on one. Now here's Van Buskirk. Deep shot, not up with it. She has to find that one in the high sky and sends it over for Van Buskirk. Big swing there from Abby. And now it's Peyton's turn. Off the tape. Kept alive for Van Buskirk to Gentleman. She hits that off the side of her hand and Isley can't get to it. And another point there for Lindenwood. They're 3 away.
I love Gentleman's vision on this. She backs up, makes a great hands play, backtracks a little bit to get a good transition so she can see the court clearly and see that that right side of the court is open for her attack.
Now she will be back to serve. Lions up 12-4. Nicely up with that one. She takes a glance. That one tight to the net. Van Buskirk gets that one over. And another point there for the Lions. So it'll be Gentleman again on the serve. Up and over. And long point back to the Eagles. Still got some room to work with to the Lions as they're up 13-4 here in the third. First to 15. Amelia Knott will be serving for the Eagles. And Van Buskirk can't handle that one. It's an ace for Knott. Knott will try again. Will she target Van Buskirk again? You have to think she will. And that one into the net, and it'll be dual point for the Lions. They're going to have 8 of them as we hit the crossover here after that. 14-6 lead for Lindenwood on the threes. Trying to finish off the 3-0 sweep. It'll be Van Buskirk back to serve. 1s and 2s continuing to do battle as well.
Jacobs with great vision on court 1 to go to the left side of the court. St. Morehead State pull over to the right.
It'll be Gentleman to serve actually as she is set and ready to go. Up and over. Knott gets it to Isley. Now back to Knott. Up and over the top of Van Buskirk. Gentleman gets to it. Van Buskirk pulls it out of the net. Sky ball there from Gentleman. Isley. Now Knott. Over for Van Buskirk. Gentleman will set her off the net. Van Buskirk able to get that one over. And now here's Isley with the attack. Down the middle. That one sent long and out of play. Lions take this one 15-6 in.
And there's no contests here for the 4 sets. For the 1s and 2s pairs, there is no contest. And the Lindenwood Lions beat the Morehead State Eagles 3-0, and they sweep the duo. Especially with the staggered starts in the courts, you know that, right? You know so. So what a win there for the Morehead State Eagles. NCAAs are there for sure. So. There's probably like maybe the commercial breaks that like talk about like other sports in school, like hey, softball tournament's going, baseball tournament's going. And this 5s pair match still going on in set 2. Brad and Dick, it would bring the last duo, the all-important duo. And there's a section